It's your host, Biggie Smoke, back again with part, 700 billion. It's actually stage 5, but anyways. Back continuing on this rally, and we're going to see exactly what we can do in this one. We had a very bad last stage, so that kind of sucked. It was a good route. Well, the last stage was good until, of course, I bottomed out the suspension and completely destroyed the bike. And then it went from an okay stage to an absolutely horrendous stage. But that's just how it's going to be, so we can make back time, we can do our best, and the first start to this will be getting through stage 5. And it's not an easy stage. This stage is very heavily sand and dune based, so in fact most of the Riyadh stages are. So it's going to be a difficult one by any means. It's not going to be an easy free stage. It's going to be, we're going to be working hard for this one. So low stiffness, low tires, try and maximize what we can in this stage. So let's quickly scroll through that road book, see what we can expect. There are some roads, but big sections of dunes too are to be expected. And so those are definitely going to make some difficulties, I feel, for the stage. But as long as we can keep the bike clean, take our time, and don't overdo it, and hopefully don't hit the most random bump of all time and completely bottom out and destroy my bike, hopefully we can come out of this okay. But I guess that'll be seen. It's basically a big circuit, this stage, so that's basically what the Riyadh area was, because you basically went back to the same area again at the end of the 5th stage, went back to the same area again at the end of the 6th stage, and then started moving towards the next location on the 7th stage. So it's going to be a bit of time in Riyadh, so we'll see what happens here. And the first start is getting on that bike and getting through what's probably going to be a pretty brutal stage, all things considered. Should be a difficult one, so this will be a good test. This will be a good test. The first 4 were a little easier. The main reason I sucked at 4 wasn't because it was a difficult stage, but because I just had a skill issue and I guess just hit a part of dirt that I was not expecting to. So let's go. So let's try and not make the same mistakes I made, firstly. Let's fix first. Almost forgot to turn my pages. That's a good start. Almost forgot to turn my road book pages. That would have been a horrendous start, getting lost at the beginning because I didn't turn my road book pages. Thing was, I was actually testing out Dakar 18 because I was thinking about possibly going then to Dakar 18 after this, because that game's a lot harder in terms of stage length and difficulty. But when I don't know if I can last through the pain that the physics can be at times, and free, I don't know. And free is just a case of not really being ready for that, but I do know that in that game it auto-turns your pages for you, so I was expecting that, and then I came into this game and I'm like, hold up, it does not auto-turn your pages, I actually have to do that. So, almost completely ruined this run at the start by forgetting to turn my pages, which would have been embarrassing. Embarrassing. But, anyways. Embarrassing. But we're just gonna try and settle into the stage right now and just try and find a groove. There's gonna be some decently long dune sections at some point, which I am aware of. That might be a bit of a pain, especially as we get a little bit farther into the stage. And in fact, speaking about dunes and sand, we'll be going off-road real soon. Right now. So to 31. Get a little close to a tree. Real soon, turn to 2. Then turn to 28. Crossing that road. Little water splash, never hurt nobody. Free 29. Trying to get caught up in the water, because that would suck. We turn to 87. Big turn. Speed limit zone 90 coming up. Again, because of road crossing, so get ready for that. $63. Alright, speed limit zone done. Awesome. To 59. Double cautions on both sides. This is where the Riyadh stages can catch you out too, because like a lot of them do take place in like open dunes, and there are so often times where you'll have maybe 2 or 3 checkpoints back to back with 0 major checkpoints, meaning it becomes a bit of a navigation, like you have to kind of know where you're going kind of thing eventually. So this is where the Riyadh stages can absolutely catch you out if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm kind of hoping I can pay good attention and I don't completely bin it. $197. Oh yeah, and they can get dangerous too. Like right now I'm speeding. I'm going pretty fast because I have missed time that I need to catch up on. But these stages can catch you suddenly. Like dunes that look like they are not big will be absolutely huge on the other side, and you can send yourself into a massive jump that you definitely don't want to be a part of. Take you on a wild ride, and you lose a fuck ton of time trying to do repairs and stuff to keep your thing okay. So I'd rather not end up in that position, so I do gotta watch out for those dunes. Basically, anytime I see a lip, I'm gonna naturally slow down a little bit, just because I have no idea what to expect going into this. $192, that was the power lines. Should be a caution 2 dune on one side. So now we're gonna go 158. I'm gonna assume that I'm a little bit far, so I'll crank back a little bit. What did I say? 62. $53. Like I said, these stretches of dunes are very long too. Especially, I think the one at the start is brutal. And I know also at some point in the start there's supposed to be some massive elevation change that I have to watch out for. Because I know it's supposed to drop hard at some point. Another thing to consider, the speed limit zones. Onto the road. Alright. Just go straight. This definitely looks still like the road, so I'm going to keep going this way. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Sand roads can be kind of annoying. I saw the turn there. Just going a little fast, but I knew where I was going to go. So that was not really a mistake. I mean, if you want to consider it one. I'm going to keep going straight. I think that's the right way to go. Yes, it was. Okay. That's Riyadh for you. That can also catch you off, too. The unmarked checkpoints where there's a lot of, like, crossing roads and stuff, because sand roads look very similar to, traces at times, so... or trails, and so it can be so easy to mess that up and make a big mistake and just basically destroy everything just from that alone. So that is also something I'm kind of trying to watch out for. This is a really solid competition stage, though. Oh, come on! I slowed down in time. Come on. Oh, that's annoying. I slammed the brakes so hard, I thought I would have been able to get away with slowing down in time. He just get... The worst part is, I got the penalty after the fact. After I'd already slowed down was when I got the penalty. Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. I was going over the speed long enough, though, for the game to consider it, so it is what it is. Oh, whoa, 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 I forgot to turn my pages. I might have already made a big fucking mistake there. Let me turn off about here and go to 108 around here. Alright, this is where I need to be going. Holy shit, I got that spot on too. What the fuck? Ugh. Alright, 125. Those are the mistakes I'm trying to avoid, but... that was a genuine mistake. Alright, where's that corner? There it is. A lot of checkpoints, though, in the Riyadh stages, especially in the road areas. Mainly because the road areas can be brutal. Did not know there would be rock walls there. Wow. Could have easily messed up my bike on those. Low key. Boy, oh boy, do I love the open road. Especially I'm not getting hit by a penalty for speeding. Man, 4 minutes is wild though. It never used to be that much. .148. Into the dunes. I think this is where stuff make it a little more difficult. So this is where I think I'm gonna be trying to focus up just a slight bit more and trying to take my time. After all, last thing I really can afford is a mistake. .138, and then watch for some triple cautions on my right side, albeit they're pretty far away, so I don't think there'll be too much of a worry, but still something to consider about. .82, we're going to be splitting kind of in between dunes. .7. .327. Basically doing a whole U-turn now. This point, just a very long U-turn. .14. Oh, little bump. That's the stuff I warned about with these stages. The Riyadh stages, they're very deceiving. They don't look difficult, but they're probably more difficult because you start to get overconfident. That starts to create some mistakes. Especially in the dunes. They look very chill and relaxed, so you assume, oh, I can get away with this, I can get away with that. But then you start actually going over the dunes, and you can't get away with this, you can't get away with that. Just getting ready for that because I didn't want to go too fast because then I'd be going into that rock and I really did not want to fun. You know, I really don't want to make my run end because theoretically my rider just died. Which is something I am taking into account this run. If I get into a big accident that like I feel like the rider could not survive, I'm literally ending the run there. He literally died. Hopefully not though. Let's try not to die. I'd prefer life, low key. So be left side of a dune. I'm on the right side, but still. So 177. Dunes with some vegetation. 112. $65. $44. Hate riding on the side of dunes. It is brutal. And actually, speaking about triple caution, here we go. Taking my time on this one, because otherwise that's going to end into a big jump, which I really don't want to be a part of. That's not really a ride I'm interested in, I'll be real. This might be an interesting ride too. Yep, that's what good knew. Too smart for that. I am reading those cautions on the road book so much now. $11. $45. What the fuck? Supposed to be traces of some sort, and then they're supposed to go upward? Ah, okay, so that's a little off. Alright, we good. This is a little early. Turned in a little early, but that's alright. I didn't lose much time on that. That's okay, that could have been much worse. Oof. Oof. What the hell is with this terrain, man? What's the damage? Rear suspension. It's 69. It should not be handling this bad. My God. I don't know why the slightest bit of suspension damage just means your suspension gets all spongy. It's like a fucking sponge. What are you doing, bro? What is he doing? Oh my God, I fucking hate this shit. How much would it take to repair the suspension? Because it's really bothering me. Would I lose 3 minutes of time? I don't know. I don't know if I should just fuck it out and hope it doesn't get too much worse. I think most of the super hard dune sections are done. Like, why? Like, why is that how they modeled that damage? Like, you go over the slightest bumper, you turn just a little bit, and your suspension just sponges up. It's 69%. I'd understand if it was under 50, but at 69? Really? Really? I don't know if it'd be that bad at 69% damage. I understand, like, more, but 69? Because the bike just does not transfer right now. So we'll be on to traces. Real soon, this stage. Like that. That's what I mean. Like, look, it just doesn't react to my movements anymore. That's not how slightly damaged suspension should feel. I don't even know where the traces are anymore. I mean, these are definitely it, actually. Alright. Why would you tell me that now? Where are the traces, bro? Why would it tell me that so late? The traces are, like, way back there. Yeah, they're over there. Like, why would you tell me that now, after I passed them? Stupid road book, stupid rules, stupid everything, bro. Swear to God. So, I guess I'm following this now? I suppose. Nope, that's not what I'm supposed to. What is, bro, this stupid fucking suspension? I'm fucking repairing it. I can't with this. I don't even know where the hell I am right now. It's actually annoying. I don't usually get mad, but this is actually pissing me off right now. What? Like, where the hell am I supposed? I don't care. I'm taking a penalty. I don't give a damn what is happening. Yeah, it tells me to follow traces. There's no traces here. The traces aren't. Why does it even spawn me in these weird direct? How? What's damaged now? Oh, now the rear brakes are. You know what? Fuck you, you stupid piece of shit. Get a better bike, Red Bull. Fucking hell. So dumb, bud. So fucking dumb. Like, where? Like, where am I supposed to go from there? Like, they just end. They just abruptly end. Like, that does not make sense. Oh, follow traces. They end. What traces? There's no traces anymore. Like, huh? What traces do you want me to follow? They're not there anymore. They end. They end right here. So what am I following? Because I'm sure as hell not these traces. Oh, I'm supposed to leave the traces. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm even more of a fucking idiot. Oh my. You know what? You know what? Nah, I'm not rage quit. I'm not that low. I'll take it. I'll just take the fucking mistakes, whatever. I'm not reading the road book now because that freaking suspension frustrated the hell out of me, and then the damage was not helping either. Yeah, this is what I talked about with the Riyadh stages, by the way. The stupidest shit gets you lost. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Well, my first place run's gone anyways, because the penalty probably did it, and now me getting lost and having to take another 2 penalties for not reading the road book properly and forgetting where the fuck to go doesn't help either. So that's on me. Still annoying AF though. I really wish that was not the case. Wait, what the fuck am I following now? Where do these stages go? Bro, nothing makes sense in these fucking stages. Like, if you want me to leave, say it. Like, the game didn't even ask, oh, hey, you should probably leave traces. It didn't even mention that. It should say Q. Q traces. Didn't even say Q traces. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? That's so dumb. Like, see, that says QT, which means move traces. That makes sense. But, like, Q always means leave. If you're not going to tell me to leave traces... Wow. Alright, yeah, sure, just keep sliding around, you know, it's alright. Fuck the Riyadh stages, man. It's not even that they're easy. It's not even that they're, like, insanely difficult to get lost in or anything. It's just how annoying the roadbook can be. The roadbook is ridiculous. That, like, doesn't even tell you, oh yeah, leave. It just straight says nothing. Like, I'm still on traces. There's traces under the water, yet it doesn't say leave the traces. It just... the most annoying stage. I don't even think stage 6 is nearly as bad. I knew stage 5 was going to be a problem, though. This is also an annoying... The Riyadh stages, I think I have done them, like, once before. Especially, I think I have... I don't think I've done this one, though, but I have done, like, a Riyadh stage before. And... yeah, no, they are absolute havens to get lost in. Because the roadbook says the stupidest shit. And the thing is so delayed in telling you to follow traces, it's ridiculous. Like, telling you that the waypoint's validated here. The waypoint validation point is like, wait, which way am I supposed to be? I'm going the wrong way. How did I end up on road? Like, bro, the roadbook does not mention these things at all. Like, it just doesn't. It does not mention half of these things at all. Because the roadbook cuts off too early, or it says this, it says that. All this BS about this and that. And it's just... this roadbook's awful for this stage. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yes, this is what I should be following. Alright, good. At least I knew where to go this, but still, that's still fucking stupid. Now, I know it's this way, because I know I'm on that point of the roadbook, then it's a straight through. That's alright. I wasn't expecting much from this stage anyways, because I was fumbling so hard near the end, and then the suspension damage, plus whatever the hell else happened, just kind of ruined this stage overall. Because now there should be a turning point at some point very soon. Yes, and now we're turning this way. And see, QT traces! Wow, that's awesome! If only it could have told me to leave traces at any other point in this fucking rally. This godforsaken rally. Man, I'm salty about that. I'm absolutely salty about that. I am gutted by that absolutely abysmal performance. The suspension was one thing, but the getting lost was a annoying part. I'm trying to kind of get back into it and figure out the roadbook real quick. But that's just the reality of this shit, man. It fucks you over so hard. Before you ask, yes, I was allowing myself to use return to checkpoint because If I wasn't allowing that, we'd be here for days, especially after that mishap happened. I'd rather take a minute penalty than freaking have you guys sit here and watch 40 minutes of me trying to figure out where the fuck I was on the stage. I'll be honest. No one wants to see that. People want to see progress. They don't want to see... Well, I mean, actually, people probably do want to see me crash out pretty bad, but I'm gonna keep it tame. Like tame super... Nah, I'm not gonna make that joke. That's a pretty stupid fucking joke. Alright, 229. I hate myself. I'm having a fun time right now. I knew that not having any stage memorization or doing like a practice run on some of these stages before would come to bite me. But then again, it's the adventure. This wouldn't be nearly half as fun or frustrating if it wasn't for the fact that I haven't done these stages before. If I did these stages all before I did this, or at least most of them, the ones that I knew I might have some trouble in, then there would be no fun to this. It would just be watching a man just ride a long desert rally raid with nothing else happening. So that's part of the fun of this shit. It absolutely sucks to get lost. It's heartbreaking. It makes me want to kill myself. I probably shouldn't say that for YouTube. YouTube, I don't mean it. It's a joke. Twitch, I totally mean it. I actually don't mean it at all. But I wouldn't do that over again, but still. Just an annoying day. But that's the fun. I was not cap 26, but alright. Sure. I'll believe whatever the game wants to believe. If I could finish in the top, like, 7, I'd say I'd be pretty happy with that. Top 7 wouldn't be a half bad finish. Top 5 is off charts. Top 5's easily off the charts. I can guarantee that. Almost guarantee that. That white checkpoint almost completely caught me off. .140. It's a long ride to the next checkpoint, so let's enjoy it. How am I off? It says 140. I'm going 140 basically the whole thing. And then it says I'm that far off. Yeah, right. Fix your roadbook, Dakar. It sucks. Alright, 330. I'm gonna move this way a little bit, just because I have a feeling. Should be a rock on the left side. 339. I think it has to do with that rock right there. It's far, but it's there. Oh, okay, so I was going. That time I was completely right in the direction I was going. Speed limit zone, 90. Alright, follow traces, we're almost at the finish. Thank God. This stage has been... not what I wanted out of it, but... that's half the Dakar rally. It's how you do in the face of adversity. It's also how you do in the face of just, sometimes, BS. 13th, wow. Oof, that's brutal. Not good at all. I wasn't even fastest on track. To be fair, getting lost twice did not help. But even on track, if I didn't have any penalties, I would have finished 7th, so... yeah, just a bad stage overall. Not really much to be said about that one. That was just kind of a shit show. But... hey, guys that do good... although I will say, most of the guys that did good last stage actually are behind me. Price is behind me, Van Beveren's behind me. A lot of the guys did really good last stage, I should say. So... I guess we all kind of fell off this stage. That's pretty funny. Yeah, all the guys I expected to be up there are down here. Down under me, even. Sunderland's down. Beveren's down. Price is down. The only one that scored semi-good and did well was Howes. So, that works for me. At least the guys I don't want getting too ahead of themselves aren't ending up ahead. Oh well, it is what it is. That's the fun. You make the first little mistake, and then once you realize, oh, I made the mistake, the pressure is off, that's when more begin to come. So, it is what it is. So, that was Stage 5. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we can give a better performance Stage 6. These last two stages have been brutal. To be fair, the first stage... Stage 4 performance wasn't bad. It was just the damage that screwed me. And that was more just pure bad luck, pure coincidence, if anything else. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you guys with another Stage 6.